Hey, Willowbrook, good morning. My name's Denise Wing. I'm one of your women's ministry associates, and I also have the privilege of working with the Serve You team out at the Madison campus. Today, I get to share with you about Genesis 32. And as I was reading it over, I was noticing that there are a couple of very significant applications that we can use in our life today. It's packed full of lots of different things, but the couple things that stood out to me was as the chapter opens up, Jacob is talking about reuniting with Esau. He is scared. If you've been keeping up with the daily devotional, you know that there's been a big rift between them. They're not talking, they don't communicate. When he's wanting to reunite with him, God tells him, go back to your family. And as he's going back, he's scared because he's afraid that Esau might try to kill him. And so hopefully you haven't had that serious of a rift in your family before, but I'm sure that you've had a rift of some nature where there's drama between brother and sister, or mom and dad, or you and one of your parents, or you and one of your siblings, and didn't know how to make amends. And so Jacob really is doing all that he knows to do. He's being obedient to the Lord, to go back to his family, and trusting that God is going to protect him and going to work through the reuniting of this relationship. Then as it continues on, you see where he's going to wrestle with God. He meets with God and he starts wrestling with him, and he says, I'm not letting go until you bless me. He tells him, God tells him, it's like, you need to let me go. And he's like, no, I am not doing it. In that context, is there an area of your life where you feel like you've been persevering, you've been really believing God for the promises that he has for your life to come to pass? Maybe you have a hope, a dream that you're believing God for, and you're not seeing it come to fruition. What I would want to encourage you with today is don't give up. Did you notice how Jacob doesn't give up? He keeps on. He keeps wrestling with God all night long. God touches his hip. It causes him to have a limp. You know that there had to be pain involved with that, but he didn't care. He persevered anyway. He was like, I am not letting go until you bless me. And he did. God blessed him, and he changed his name. His name got changed from Jacob to Israel, meaning that when I looked up, there's so many different translations that have different meanings of what that is, but in the translation that I read, it talked about how he wrestled with God and prevailed. He met with God face to face and he prevailed. And so that's how I want to encourage you today. If you're dealing with a rift in your family, God can heal that and restore that relationship. If you're dealing with a promise from God, a dream, a hope that you are seeking after and waiting for God to perform, persevere. Don't give up. Don't quit. God is going to bless you. He is going to meet you where you're at. Pray, talk to him, seek the Lord today. So as you have watched this, and hopefully you've already read chapter 32, and you could see yourself in the midst of it, we need to take the word and make it a practical application for ourselves. So as you're doing that today, believe that God will meet you where you're at. Persevere, don't give up, don't quit, and keep on, and God will be with you. He'll bless you. Thanks for joining me today. Have a great day.